So in this class, in other workings with traumatized people, I thought part of my job was to help people forgive themselves and to forgive others. So I would kind of urge things toward that. And I was in the class, the Mindfulness for Veterans class, I was telling people, you were trained to do that, you were ordered to do that, and you needed to do that, because if you hadn't have done it, then the other person would have done it to you, and you wouldn't be here today. But the people I was working with weren't having any of that. They would not let me let them off the hook. So I threw a challenge, and I noticed that people were struggling with guilt and shame, and they weren't letting me, free them from that, help them to get free from that, and I respect these people, and I'm honoring them, so I stopped pressing for that. But I threw a challenge. And what I did was I drew a circle on the board. And the circle represents our being, what used to be called the soul. It represents consciousness. And then I put a little black spot in the middle of the circle. And the little black spot represents the wrongdoing. Whatever we did, or whatever was done to us. And so, circle on the board, little black spot. And then I asked this question. Is it possible to come to peace with a wrongdoing? Is it possible to come to peace with a wrongdoing? You can never make it go away. You can never just get away from it. It may always be there, but is it possible to come to peace with it? With the wrongdoing. And the consensus from the class, from our 2.5 years of dealing with this, is yes. Because no matter how horrific that little spot is, the potential to do right is limitless. No matter what wrong has been done, no matter what wrong I have done or has been done to me, the potential remains to do the right thing and the next right thing and the next right thing and the next right thing. And this is revolutionary. This is how recovery from trauma works, is we find the purpose and meaning in whatever it is that happened, no matter what it was. We find the purpose and meaning in it. And then we put it into service to others. This is a reliable way to recover from trauma. Can't get the little black spot to go away. Can't make the wrong not have happened. But the potential for doing right remains limitless.
My name is Ken, and I can relate to this. This is just part here. One of the things I was involved in, it was inadvertent. We're east of Way Fubai on a bridge project. So on the way back to our base camp at Jai Lake Combat Base, we stopped at Dog Patch, and Dog Patch is everywhere. That's what we called it. Just getting a few beers alongside the road. Warm beer. We got used to drinking warm beer. And so we're driving along, and my so-called friend, Rich, he said, pull over a little bit, Ken, pull over. In those villages, you can't go much more than 30 miles an hour. So it wasn't like we were barrel-assing down there 60. Well, he reached over, opened the door, and put his foot against it, kicked the door open, an old man on a bicycle. And I was shocked. I didn't know how, but I didn't have the guts to stop either. The villagers are out and screaming and yelling and pointing at us and him. I don't know if we killed him. I don't know if we injured him, but he was an old man. I see it in the mirror. And so I felt like shooting the guy. I had my 45 with me. I felt like shooting him. And this guy was rowdy, but he didn't have enough beer to do that. That was innate, I believe it was innate. He died young, too. I think he had a lot of hate in him about everything before he got there. But anyway, this is a good concept for me. That it's not going to go away. There's other things that happened over there, too, but this is one of the salient points I remember. Thank you.